nice, right? So Keep turning! Keep turning!
As fun as that, I get to keep the
There you go.
Can you identify the source of this threat? Repeat, who is the source of this threat?
Stand by. Shit, one fellow is sitting down. No doubt it's a look at that nefarious crew who's sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg.
Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers have been temporarily halted. Please remain seated. Your space cruisers will land in these stars. Prepare to resume your mission.
Yes, we will return Zurg to the store. He is a bad toy.
Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers have been temporarily halted.
You
Please
have
remain
space
seated.
online.
Watch your kids.
Esta cinta mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuidado en el tren. We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a Zippity Doodah Day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures.
Yes.
After Outpost amusements, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of pier, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. Have fun and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
This is the Mickey Toontown Depot station.
And it kept adding. Oh, wow. Adrian, look. Adrian, look, the cat. Look at the cat. I know. Oh, no.
Experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just put them in your hand because we're about to.
Go wear your glasses. You gotta wear it, Mommy.
We really put a lot of thought into
What you put your name?
in the Chamber of Secrets, a pink 1982 Corvette from a movie called from a production called Angeline Hancock with Andy Mazza. And we also have a boat now on display from a movie called Us. Now, these cars, we always have them here, and they go through a very specific process to make sure that they are maintained for display purposes. If you were to come up to me and ask me anything about these cars after the tour, I can give you all the information about them. I've been cleared to discuss these cars. The ones that we're going to see later are all kind of top secret, and it's a new picture car department that's been added to the lot. So I've seen like 5 or 6 cars get pulled at once. They disappear for most of the day, and then they magically end up back here on the lot by the end of the day. They're all in this one we'll have here on your left-hand side, the longer vehicle. This vehicle is made out of plywood. The windows are LED screens, so we can simulate the dinosaur attacks happening in the lab. Now, this entire vehicle gets pushed off a cliff in the movie. So we're not going to do that with our actors involved or our... Oh my gosh. Are you guys laughing because you think it's water? I don't know what it could be sanitizer. I have no idea, guys. I have a window. I'm safe. What about the earrings I have on? What about them? They're new. Amazon, guys. Amazon specials. $2.99. So we're going to demonstrate to you guys how we do some rain. We got lightning and thunder coming up right now. And then, here we go. Here's the rain. So production is here right now filming this rain. It's just not enough. It is literally identical. They didn't change very much. They didn't add very much, and they didn't take away anything either. It's just is pretty much identical to that set. Now we're crossing the border from Old Mexico into 6 Points, Texas. 6 Points has been seen in some pretty iconic westerns that have starred legendary cowboys like John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Kirk Douglas, and Clint Eastwood. But there's 2 new names we can add to that list of cowboys, and their names are Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. This is where they filmed a movie together called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Written, produced, and directed by...
I've never ever seen this. We're in a good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
What is the bad place like?
It doesn't sound awesome.
So this part of our lot is so colorful right now, and that's all because of the Good Place. This is all mostly been preserved from that show. Now this part of our lot here at Universal is called Little Europe, and it's usually more towards the neutral color palette because this needs to be Rome today and Paris tomorrow. Sorry, I'm laughing because they have all these picture cars parked here for Quantum Leap. So Quantum Leap is just kind of dispersing out all their cars wherever they can. But so usually when production rolls into Little Europe, they're trying to recreate actual cities and actual towns, but they've had to recreate or create entirely new worlds. Like this has been seen as Genovia in The Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. This is also seen in the live-action Cinderella starring Brandy, Whitney Houston, Jason Alexander, and Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, so well, get ready for a drop happening now. Insert evil laugh here, am I right? Never mind. It's too much. It's just too much. The ground is going to back to one. There's parts of the scene. So sad. What is that? That brings our countdown to the grand finale, guys. Let's do it. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was it. Barely an inconvenience. That was it.
Human mommy?
And we also have that yellow Camaro hiding out back there. Do you guys see it? That's the whole thing from Transformers. So it doesn't matter which car you like, just as long as the one that you choose works. Because if you stayed next door as a guest, you would not want to stay for long. One of these cars will have to be your renovation is going to be here. Norman, sweet face. I know this is a lot of people. Guys, quickly get a picture of the Bates Hotel with the motel and the mansion in the back because we don't know. Oh, stop. Reese was the rewrites. No, we literally just gave him a script this morning. I just wanted to, hey, Norman, sweet face, blink twice if this is a bit because I'm all about, ooh, okay, we gotta go. Reese, let's go. Let's go. We gotta get to 88. Let's get out of here. Norman, please. Whatever it is, it's not that serious. It's really not. None of us are gonna go to guest relations. We're not gonna tell on you. It is all good. This movie, Over the World, was directed by Steven Spielberg. It stars Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. To your left, there's a real Boeing 747 they purchased for this film just so they can rip it apart. When they actually had this as a new set, a pilot flew over this, making his descent into the Burbank airport for the first time. And when he saw this set above, he thought it was real. So he called the whole thing in as a plane crash.
The airplane crashed.
This is the actual set from the film that was disassembled the last day of production, then rebuilt here. This will be opening as a drive-through on the studio tour on the 22nd, which is the same day that...
Put themselves down to hide in the pocket of the child to
like that?
their Optimus Prime.
Okay. No, that's not a hide. Here, look.
Listen to them. Listen, here's what we're going to do. Put them on the ground.
What? Megatron.
Good. Now, I want you to stand next to them and raise your fist with me. Show your power. Turn around. You are defeated, Optimus Prime. Good. Now pick them up. Wait for me.
That's right. That's amazing. Q-U-O-D-D-Y. Hello down there. Sure looks calm way up here. Oh, I'm sorry, Elliot. Go ahead.
Adrian, sinabi niya pangalan niya. So you're a prince? Huh? You're a prince? They're gonna marry you if you're a prince.
No. Well, sir, because when I turn adult, they will turn old.
Oh no. Can you take my cup home? Hindi ko alam. Ay,
Executively, where are you going? I have something important to ask.